Alright, time to make it back and cash in. It's gonna be exciting. You know, I thought that tree stump was a person for a second because it looked exactly like the leather jacket, and I had this slight moment of, oh no. Okay. That's just why I really like these sun rays, kind of. They look cool and pretty. So field armor toolkit's kind of useful, flashlight's kind of useful, and optic scope mounts is also useful. However, we cannot carry all of this out of here. Hey, we have less weight because of the amount of... Wait, can we not? We can definitely not. 4 to 3, we should really not go into the red all that much. Optical scope mounting sensor. How heavy are you? Oh, you're not that heavy. I'm taking you. Now we're in Garbaggio. This will be most of the route. Trust your ears. Yeah. Yeah, no. Like you hear a slight snort sound, you turn, you see the snort before it comes at you. You hear someone talking. A lot of those things can like save your... Like, bro, if you realize the danger before the danger can start an attack, it's like your survival chances skyrocket. Or more akin, if you don't do that, your survival chances plummet. Better way of thinking. Okay, honestly, I think I'm probably pop a caffeine tabs and sprint this one out. For example, those ones like are so like your ears are so useful for avoiding gravity ones, and honestly, that's why I'm so good at it because the anomalies are hard to see, but to hear them, nah, you don't remember that sound. Sorry, you don't remember that. You don't forget that sound. To my right, see, there should be some sort of a pulsation or something. Yeah. That sounds really important. The one that you heard there, the poof, that means something stepped into something. Which means not only are there anomalies ahead, potentially there are still alive creatures. But I'm like extending my neck in real life up, it's gonna help me see. It's a tree. I thought that was a white ecologist suit for a second. Which they're still scary, don't get me wrong. Like, ecologists are scary. But like comparatively they're not. But like I don't know why I said don't get me wrong, because my great swamps. What? bro, it's really not hard to get to the Great Swamps from garbage. Like, there's a real quick path. You'll always so notice the leaves sometimes before you hear the sound. Am I not gonna get irradiated walking back there? Did I manage to find the route that doesn't have radiation on it? Huh. Just through the woods. Okay. That's a shadow of a bird. Well, seems like we might make it back with relative ease. These anomalies, man. Yes. Oh, we almost made it back in 6 minutes, record time. Getting there took us a long time, though. That's mostly because of the gunfights. Getting back seemed to be a lot easier, though. Adequate anomalous protection, just avoid the anomalies like a real man. Alright, like, you don't need anomaly protection if you just don't step into them. Now, I know I probably wouldn't just insta-die to those electric anomalies if I wouldn't step into them. But also, like, it's such a detriment to your health to be stepping into those. Like, honestly, you'd probably want to die to them. Because, like, I don't have to... Paying medical bills, man. Paying medical bills. You can kind of move at a quick pace here, though. It's also rating, so I'm pretty sure any gravity field will basically be instantly visible in the rain. And I think it's only gravity fields up here. But also I feel like I can just get through. Generally run to here without a problem. So I guess it's time to start memorizing actual routes so I don't have to deal with anomalies anymore that much. If they don't move around. Which I'm pretty sure in some places they do. Either that or I'm going crazy every time I think they moved. I hit an F5 just in case. Because at this point, there's no danger. At this point, it's really just me being impatient that could kill me. Boop, 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 and just walk the rest. Every time I think here's Sultan, I think Sultan's this thing. Turns of swang. Bow, bow.
Опа!
Opa. The job is done. How many? 8? Fat. I like when shit goes down smoothly. Well, I wouldn't say smoothly, right? I mean, do you consider shooting someone in the head a couple, or like lapping a couple bullets into someone and running away like a bitch to be smooth? If you do, then actually, yeah, smooth, pretty smooth.
Ты заваливай.
35 grand. I like that. I might repair this weapon. The final EP. not jamming on me in the middle of gunfights. It's just so deadly to jam. Don't touch something here, because something here, if you touch it, gives you radiation. I seem to have avoided it. And now, see. So yeah, killing those 3 guys to take the artifacts off, well, I didn't know, they were just in my way, type deal. But that's why you generally go for it. Because you never know when you get, like, that was worth about the same amount as the actual tax. And oh, and not even talking about the PDAs on them. Things I can actually technically get. But I might still try and get that repaired though. Oh my, they're talking about bar. Right. I can't go there. Bar is the place for you if I want to die. Or take them all on. Which, you know, fun pastime. Taking on the entire duty base at once. It was hard. Like, good gear, good everything, and it was like some of the hardest stuff I've ever done. I think I kind of had to though, because like I was having difficulty breaking through anywhere else. Like Construct Sanitary, I was just starting to hate. Info. Both. Awesome game on this one, and this one, bank account information. There you go. And I could even sell you this choice or sell you this for not selling you that, but like, you know, I could. Turn this in. Alright, so 47 grand. I can probably, I would imagine, 40 some stuff. You know, afford stuff under the Affordable Weapons Act. Man, these old rounds are gonna be really useful once I have like a gunsmithing table and I can actually use these ammo parts. 17, 3 off from the general 20 they want usually. Let me not point a gun in his face. Still not enough money to fix it. Oh boy. I could probably fix this though. Just still too. Honestly, at this point, I should probably pick up, use a different AK one that maybe isn't as low health. Oh yeah, grooming kit. We're at 3. I could maybe buy a 4th one, but depending on the price, it might not be worth it. Do you have a grooming kit? No, you do not. I'll check with the other guy, and if he has a grooming kit and it's like less than 1,000 rubles, which I highly doubt, um, then I'll buy it. If not, I'll have to think about it, because I don't want to finish a mission and then realize that I've, like, spent more money than I get. That's 200. Yeah, I'll buy that. Like, I don't think the mission give me only 200, so it usually gives me 1,000 or 2. And yeah, sometimes it's just worth it to, like, mission updated, there it is. And then, like, and then I realize he's down here. Yeah, this was about going back. I don't know if I want to go all the way out there. I bought the kit. I should. You know, sometimes you hope he's around base, and I hope he doesn't die. Yeah, he could just die, right? And then no mission. He seems to just be hanging out down there, though. Yeah, but I almost did something. I need to do something very important thing to do. I am out of ammunition. Now, to be fair, I don't want to really face many things right now, because I don't want to do all that much damage to the gun. But also, full magazine, come on. And after it jams after shooting 5 bullets, we'll have another full mag. Silver linings. We save, so if I reload, I don't forget that I don't have ammo. And you know, let's go on an adventure. Let's take the road. We always take that path. Let's take the road. The military's probably just in the thing, so he won't bother us. Ooh, I could pop by. And see if any of them are outside. I think the answer is all no. If I didn't see that in time and stop, I would have ran straight into that. I'm not sure, but I think it's on army nearby. That military is probably inside, but not in the mood, probably not beneficial to me. And I'm already trying to avoid combat, so seeking it out is literally the opposite of that task. Only problem with the bridge is the radiation on it. should probably, I don't know, check another thing. Crafting tab. No, I think they've actually moved back in for a Sultan, so I think that I never actually searched that place because like someone saw an enemy like miles away and then just ran for it, and I didn't know yet that I could just hit home and tell him to stop. I think it's good to collect those things because some of them you want to actually apply into your own weapons, but a good portion of them you might actually find someone specifically looking for it, and that could turn quite the reward. Last time I was here was actually no, sorry, not the last time I was here. Last time I was here went pretty well. The first time I was here, however, too much clear sky people that I had issues with. I think I'm gonna just call this episode finishing tasks. I don't like, it's so funny how much I enjoy actually coming up with names. Okay, Darkscape, we want to rush through most of Darkscape because Darkscape has not that scary of things. Alright, hit a quick save in case I hit quick load and I don't want to have to then go and load an autosave. Small little benefits to just speed up things and keep downtime at a minimum. It's interesting because like you want games to not have massive amount of downtime, but you also any type of game where you want like a tension basically, like some amount of fear in your player, either type of fear of like, you know, having to perform. So I guess that would be more anxiety than fear, where it's like, oh, the enemy might kill me, because you're not really afraid, more to say, it's more that you're just under pressure and need to perform. Although in this game, like, certainly when something jams, the feeling of fear strikes into you, or when bullets just start flying by your head all of a sudden, it will still strike the feeling of fear into you. So yeah, Darkscape is around, walking around this corner and walking around. Honestly, actually, keep the shotgun out. Nah, I trust my instincts. I trust my hearing. I don't trust my sight at all. But I do trust my hearing, even though it's like shit. Like one ear just sucks. Ah, good old left ear. But I don't need to hear like directions or anything. I just need to know that there's a weird sound and I need to start looking around and be ready. Even if I don't know where the enemy is, if I'm ready, like as was in what, 2 episodes ago, in the swamp pit episode, like guy comes out of nowhere, I'll flick and kill him because I'm prepared, I'm ready. I don't know where he is, but I know he exists. And the problem, honestly, generally where I have trouble is where I like start ignoring their existence because it's just easier. Um, However, like the game will, you know, if you're not worrying about something, the game will give you something to worry about. I think this is considered shelter here. Yeah, I think a couple outposts in Darkscape considered shelter due to blowouts. It's one of the coolest places to be, in my opinion, during a blowout, just because you're like, again, all senses need to be working. Sight, hearing. That was a sound. Okay. There's another one. It. I heard a shotgun in dark space. Stay alert. It's like, nah, it's another Bandito, brother. So yeah, this is why you need to pay attention to your sounds. Because you just don't know. You just don't know where. And you hear that little sound, and I'm like, I didn't even think there were enemies around. I thought I was just hearing things. But I was alert due to the sound, and then when I actually heard it, and I was like, okay, no, they're definitely coming at me. Prepared, ready. You know, took some boom, and then realized, because I know what's happening. So when things take you by surprise, you get flustered, and you're like, oh my god, what's going on? Because something's taking you by surprise, you know that wherever your mindset is, like, oh, if you like think you know what's going on, something takes you by surprise, you realize you don't entirely know what's going on, which gets really scary because you don't know what you don't know. However, if you do know that like a fight's about to happen, it's not even that you'd be more prepared for it, it's that you're just going to be calmer because you're expecting it, and thus you're not going to be making stupid decisions. Like, you'll make a decision like, oh, I'll switch to my shotgun. Boom, boom. Although, to be fair, I started panicking there because I was a bit slow on that. But, like, I was preparing to jump to try and dodge his attack. But I killed him before he got the chance, so yeah, it was... Right. Place number 1 where I might find people. Doesn't seem to be any people. And usually if there is people here, it's usually a bandit. So... Okay, so I know it's the... Notice the thing, miss the thing, realize the thing, the anomaly. Once I was in it, I realized that I've gone to the other side of it. And then once this guy was charging at me, I was like, okay, just wait and let him die. And this is why, you know, using your brain is like I just want to pop a shot at this guy 2 times. Yeah. Run, 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 run. Boom, boom. One bullet, 3 animals. You do the math. It's literally a rock I saw and I thought it was a... No, it was a boar. Huh. Just run. Okay, this time it wasn't. It doesn't always go after you. Funnily enough. Because you might think it's biased. No, I can't. That's not the right type of... Yeah, there are usually dogs there, though. I don't know why I forgot about that. Probably because it's just been so long. Oh, I want to finish this up. Quickly. The gravity thing around here, and it's the skull that gave it away. Because somebody walked into it. There's also the sound. So yeah, the game is, like, you generally have a lot of hits at actual dangers. Like, the enemy's making a sound. The anomaly's making sounds, the visual, it's like... It doesn't always feel that, you know, generally doesn't feel unfair. This is a weird lighting thing. When you, like, get attacked and die, or, like, die to something. Generally, it's pretty fair. However, there are one or two things where it's just like, ah, shit. Also, like, you being unprepared. Then it won't feel fair, but because you're underprepared. Although that's just something I cannot avoid with, like, the difficulty and everything I play on, which is the point. Like that's the whole point. You know, like I'll complain about it, but, like, it's the whole reason I'm doing it. Is because I find it incredibly enjoyable to play like this. Just a little bit more around the corner. The problem is if we run into a building, that building is not friendly. By no stretch of the imagination do I think this building has friendlies in it. Actually, that's an animal. Who's barking? You shouldn't have made any sound, otherwise you would have got me, actually. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of not so friendly people in there. Well, they're friendly to everybody else. But, I mean, I'm a not so friendly person, so, you know. Also, remember, I'm not the good person in most of these scenarios. Ah, crap. I think that's considered shelter. Yes, it is. I just got closer to it. And I don't have a stupid amount of time. Right around the corner. Uh-oh, I'm about to run out of time. Yeah, there it is. Fuck. I was like right there as well. Motherfuck. Again, it's like it always picks the time where the shelter with storms is literally like an enemy camp. It's like, oh, what's the closest shelter? The enemies. Oh no. Fuck you. Oh, I thought it was all the way back at the beginning. This is still a fuck you zone because I'm pretty sure the storm doesn't wait. I really do hate like some of the storms. Like the timing is just ridiculous sometimes. Where it's just like, yeah, find shelter. What? Find shelter. And it's annoying because I do have the belief that like you should be caught out in the middle of nowhere if you're like overweight or something. But the fact that like you can get caught out sometimes and there's just nothing you can do. Like I'm pretty sure there's nothing I can do here. I'm gonna have to probably die, turn around, and then like take a long like wait out at a closer shelter. Like unfortunately I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to just perish, and this is why I do get annoyed with the storms, because it's like, mission update, find shelter. Fucking what? The enemies? Thanks. Just thanks. Prick. Fucking cunt. Like, I'll save here, and I guess I'll check out the other shelter when the time comes to it, because it's about to be the time. It's just a little bit aggravating, the storm. Because, like, I can full sprint, I can try everything, I won't make it. And I think, I don't know, I think it's just way too fast. Like it is so ridiculously like quick how long it's like, oh, storms hit, and it's like, oh, you're about, it's like, bruh, man, weather don't change that. Weather don't change that fast. Like, come on, give me at least like a little bit of a heads up than that. Like, I wouldn't mind so much if it was for the fact that like the heads up in in the game would actually be like, crap. And they are definitely 100% for sure it is an enemy base now. I can guarantee it. I can guarantee it. And the reason I can guarantee it is because of the message that came through. Yep, and here's a storm, and I start bolting. Now my inventory should not be that bad. Yeah, no, it's like almost 10 kilos under full max weight. Like, come on. Okay, here comes the first wave. Bam. And no, it just one-shots me. Okay. Cool. So cool. So cool that it like does this literally every single time it did this. It's literally right beside an enemy base. And to prove a point, I'm gonna run straight in to the enemy base. Just to prove that, yeah, it is. Because I know it is. I definitely know it is. It would be cool if it wasn't, like, kind of BS. Like, the side storms will be cool if it wasn't, like, basically just, like, this all or nothing type of thing that's, like, really hard to avoid if you're caught out literally at the wrong time in the game. I literally think is timing it at this point because of how bad it's been. There they are. Hopefully I have what it takes. Apparently not, because the gun's gonna jam. How are you not dead? He died. How are you not dead? Yes. It just took a little bit. Oh. Yo, bro, I'm gonna need you to, like... Okay. I need to check this all. Not only do I need to check this all, I need to check this all and not accidentally step outside. Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, now, I just wish, like... I don't know, Darkscape is such a bad place for, like the side storms as well. Like, the last time I got caught out, the closer place was turning back around, but this time when I got caught out, the fact that it's literally the enemy base is the closest thing, and like, I have to basically go here. I think you should have enough time to reach, basically, like, the closest zone and the second closest zone. And, like, if you're in an area where both closest zones are enemy zones, well, you know what, that one's finally, it becomes the fair. Where it's like, well, you know, yeah, you got caught out because you're in a dangerous place, but this is still not like that. We're still a little bit a ways from that region. No, I just literally think they do it too quickly. Hey, guess what device I can use? Oh, cool, I can't do anything because there's no tools. Reinforced. So I could actually upgrade this one myself if I want to. I would need the thing, and I need to start replacing like barrels, tubes, things. Yeah, everything would have to be. Okay. Save. Get another tetanus vaccine. Oh, what are they, like COVID vaccines? Politics. Let's not get into that. That's gonna be a fucking nightmare to talk about. I don't want to have that discussion with people because people are not old enough to have this discussion, which is hilarious. Oh no, I'm gonna go into it. I'm gonna go into it. Okay, you freaking adults and your freaking personal choice. They're like, no, I gotta force someone to make a choice for my own protection. Like the fucking selfishness of that. Like, oh, but you're not gonna do this thing. Oh, it hurts, but it's gonna hurt others. It's like that's not how that works. You can't force people to do stuff under the premise of, hey, if you don't, then bad things will happen, because then like that's a slippery slope, and that's actually how I would probably get people to do shit specifically that they didn't want to do. That's exactly how we would do it. That's exactly how I have done it, actually. Like, plus just all the information beside and everything pointing to the hypocrisy and the idiocy of all of it. But you can't even begin to have the conversation with people, because you'll be demonized for it, which is like so funny, because it's really, the demonization should be the other way around. I think people just put too much emphasis on like safety and stuff like that. Like, safety is important, but like the safest I can be, it would be to be hiding in a hole in the ground with like everything I need, like food, water, and everything, and never going outside, never seeing no sunlight. Probably the safest I could be. No one's gonna attack me. No one's gonna attack me, as in the scenario, not here. Of course I get attacked, but I'll say the words, no one's gonna attack me. I think I just saw. Yeah, you did. You definitely did see me shoot someone. Hey. I am flashing my light, bud. Where are you? That doesn't work because it takes some time to pull it out. Also, batteries are almost dead on this PDA. That's actually a thing you have to worry about, the batteries on the PDA. Hello.
Ну, типа, привет.
You. Hey. Boom. Job done. This was not really worth it. The only reason this was worth it in any way, shape, or form. In any way, shape, or form. The only reason this was worth it. Oh, ooh. It's because of some things to pick up here, but also because of reputation. Other than that, the 300 oh my god, 300 rubles is so not worth it. Like, at least I'm at 240 now. So we're starting to get up there, but it takes a while to bring this up, and a lot of work. I've done it with a faction before, and it's just work. Man, so much trouble for like 300 rubles. I was gonna call the episode finishing task, because I quickly wanted to do this before ending it, and I stretched it out way too long to the Side Storm, because yeah, why not? So what I would say then is, was it worth it? Cost me ammunition. I paid like 200 and something for the grooming kit, so I made like some 10-20 cents worth of rubles, like 20 rubles. Cents worth of rubles, that's a different thing. Guns more damage. Not worth. Okay, maybe worth for that. But in general, and maybe if we go back to Sultan and Canon 21 radiation patches, then it'll be worth it. So we'll probably just do that next time.